I didn't have to go very far down this forest road to find some food. Let me show you. Look at this absolute sea of green in the middle of the woods. Does that look like grass? Because it's not. It is daylilies. You know, like just 1 or 2 daylilies can seed this entire thing. They spread underground by rhizomes. But these are edible and delicious. So you just cut them off at the bottom there and you can saute these in butter. They're so good. Just, I will warn you, be careful. Some people, they cause digestive upset. Like for me, if I eat more than a few of these, I'm in the toilet all night. So you gotta be careful. Like don't overdo it, but it's really easy to overdo it because they're delicious. Oh, what's this? Right next to the daylilies. See all these little sprouts here? Do you recognize those? They're invasive. All right, these little tiny sprouts, take one. Tastes like garlic. That's garlic mustard. Now, there are literally millions, possibly billions of them all over the place. One of the most highly invasive plants in all of North America right now. It was actually brought over here on purpose as a food and a medicine, but eat it to death. Just eat it to death. If I find some mature stuff, I'll show you what it looks like. We got a twofer right here. This is some dandelion greens, which are obviously very tasty. I'm gonna eat those in a second. And then there's this, which is rose. That's Rosa multiflora. This is also super duper ridiculously invasive. The leaves are technically edible, but yeah, see, here's another one right here. Covered in thorns, very horrible to grab onto you, but also medicinal with edible flowers and edible rose hips. Gonna snack on some dandelions. Yum, 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 yum. Dude, no way, look, Tussilago. Ah, there's colt's foot. Tussilago farfara, colt's foot. I have been searching for this for years and not found any in Connecticut, and I'm only like 5 minutes from my house. So this is amazing. I'm totally gonna harvest some. So let me show you. This is not a dandelion, okay? Do you see? Come on, focus thing. There you go. Now look underneath. It's got these like petioles coming up the stem. That's definitely not a dandelion. Dandelions are all fluffy in the middle. It's like a lion's mane almost, if you can see that. And these are colt's foot. Again, it's super fun botanical Latin name, Tussilago farfara. Medicinally speaking, this is fantastic cough medicine. So for coughing or like allergies and asthma, for coughing and asthma, this is fantastic. It's a demulcent, expectorant, and tonic herb. Usually the leaves are the main medicinal part that you want to work with, but I'm going to collect some of the flowers since that's what's up right now, and you can still work with those. There's some sketchy information about whether or not the roots are like too strong. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on that. I'm not interested in really digging up any roots right now. I'm just gonna pick some of these. They are in the Asteraceae family, so if you're allergic to Asteraceae plants, you know, beware. But I'm just so excited to find this. Oh, check this out. Look at this huge patch. This is Pipsissoa. This is like actual Pipsissoa, this is Chimaphila umbellata, not maculata, which is the one I usually find. This is awesome. This is a huge patch. Wow. So Chimaphila umbellata has been medicinally worked with for like kidney stones and genitourinary tract issues. So for men and women alike, I think it's supposed to have like a little bit of an affinity for the men's urinary system, but it doesn't matter. You can do this for both men and women. I would guess as a tincture. I've tasted it. It's not very nice, but yeah, this is a really cool wildflower plant. Like, look, it had some flowers on it at some point. This is all seeds now, but it's like an evergreen, shiny, you know, plasticky looking plant. But look at how many of them. Wow, this is really awesome. This is an alder. This is some alder pollen. I can tell because of these little cones, kind of like they're alder cones, not pine cones. Come on, there we go. So alder twigs and cones and the young bark. It's springtime right now. You could harvest all of this stuff, and they're great astringent for diarrhea and issues like that. So good time to harvest them right now. Hello, Mr. Garter Snake, sunning himself. I'm not gonna bother you. I'm just gonna step over you. Is it nice out today for you? Nice in the sun, huh, dude? Ooh, look at this big blueberry bush growing out of the rocks. Now you see those beautiful little buds? Blueberry buds. It's all kind of wonky growing, but this is covered. Wow, covered in flower buds. This is gonna be a good year for blueberries. Yay, I can't wait to come harvest some from you. Here's some of the other Chimaphila. This is Chimaphila maculata, the spotted wintergreen. Also, does not taste very good. Umbellata is the one that's going to be more medicinally viable, but this stuff does work too with the kidney function stuff. Just saying a quick hello to my old friend Hemamelis virginiana, also known as witch hazel. Woohoo! Hi, baby! They like to grow kind of funky. They're like a cross between a bush and a tree. I don't know if it's a tree. I think it's technically a tree, but I always see them like maybe 30, 40 feet tall at the most. And yeah, that's like a big bush to me. But these little calyxes, that's how you tell it's a witch hazel. Nope, that's not dog poop. That is some starting to get crusty Excidia crenata, brown jelly fungus. It's fun to play with. Doesn't taste like anything. It's edible. Just you want to put it in soup and it puts something in your soup, but it's not delicious. Here's some Lycopodium, aka club moss. And here's another one. This is usually called princess pine. And both of these kinds of club moss, originally, the white people because I don't remember what the natives used it for, but white people used to take these and grind them up. And you know how, like, if you get shredded cheese, they put wood pulp in there? Cellulose powder to keep the cheese pieces separated. That's basically what this used to do for things. They would like put it as a powder on certain things to keep them separate. I can't remember if it was on food or what. I'd have to look it up again, but I don't think it's toxic or anything. It's a really cool little plant, and they're illegal to harvest because people over harvested the crap out of them back in like the early 1900s and before that. Here's some beaked hazelnut. This is the pollen thing, and this right here, if it'll even focus, let's see. See that little tiny red thing? That's the flower. That itty bitty minuscule thing is the flower of the beaked hazelnut. So I love this. This is one of the best little flowers of spring. This was my first time ever coming to this park. Can you imagine how fun it will be when I come and show you around your property together and we explore all the cool new things that we can find? I put details in the description below.